And the Terrapins ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UConn's offense will have the first possession of the game. And as this star running back comes onto the field, everybody in the stadium knows he's going to get it. The defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle because he can do it in so many ways. He can run by you. He can run through you. He really has the whole package, and that's why he's a superstar, and that's why they'll feed him early and often.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Catches it at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Maryland's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. To the air, it's Edwards. Makes the grab. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. UConn going back to work on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll run it from the gun. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Brown has it. Oh, he left him grabbing. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This UConn offense really has it going. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 3rd and long coming up here. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Up to 45 yards for them on the ground already in this 1st quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give to the right. Open space at the 25. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Huskies!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll line up for a second down play. Handoff from the gun. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. So, guys, over the last few years, he's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. And it's loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Finds his man, it's Hansen. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. The give to the back. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Looking to pass, it's Fagnano. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
UConn 10, Maryland 0.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking for room, it's Hemby. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Line getting set on second down. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Running it back, it's Sheffield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Wide open downfield. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To the air. It's Fagnano. Setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll try the run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to run for it. And the Huskies get it past the sticks. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking to move it through the air. They've got the screen set up. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown, Huskies. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
17, Maryland, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it on the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hemby. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to him on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
That's another Terrapins 1st down.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Edwards. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Maryland!
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 6 over the Pandas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. That's caught. It's Bell. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hansen. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. UConn will have to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll start this drive firing and wings it incomplete. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. It's complete on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. Got the quick pass.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Fagnano. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. He's got his man. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass, it's Edwards. They're working that left side. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On third down, he drops to throw. And they can't make the connection. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, the ground game. At midfield, he's got room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The give to the single back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Lets it fly. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Got it set up on the outside. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. This UConn offense really has it going. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It's a draw. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. He wants it all. And the ball is picked off.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Caught over the middle. It's Hemby. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the move and looking deep. Snags it inside the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Quickly complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Gets away. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Back to the ground game on the left. At the 40, there he goes. Nothing but green ahead. Bulldozes his way through. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UConn. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
26.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's a 1st down.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Howard. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes his man miss. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys.
26. Maryland 7.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Terrapins are on the move. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Dropping back, it's Edwards. He's got him this time. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They want to just keep throwing it. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll go to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UConn going back to work on offense. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on third down. Makes one man miss. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run it from the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
UConn will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. On the move, it's Hemby. Smashes through. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Nice move to pick up yardage. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity. Line gets set, 1st down. The give out of the gun. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's back to throw on 2nd down. They're bringing heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll throw it on 1st down. Works the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Feeling some heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th. Oh, look out! The tag! And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Back to throw, it's Edwards. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
No good. That keeps the score. UConn.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. After giving up that last touchdown, they've still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Power football with the run. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give to the lone running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. UConn will have to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wade. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. East Carolina is running away with things, and I'm not sure anyone inside that program saw this coming today. They're up by 38 over the Pandas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. And they'll take a knee. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.